I got a friend here in Cleveland. He is a vagabond, but he's not just a vagabond. He is a brilliant soul. He is someone you need to meet. He has ties with Venice Beach. He has ties with a lot of homeless people. He is an artist. His name is...
All of them, but One Love Heart Song Glenn is pretty good for now. My name has been changed legally 3 times already. Right now my legal name is Ryan Glenn Palmier.
Tell us your story. What's your story, man?
My story is long and complicated. So much. The name thing came with me trying to be heart song and live my life by resonating with the lyrics, the music, and sacred poetry that resonates with my heart and soul. Come to learn, it also means sitting in the darkness and listening to others go through the dark night of the soul the way you do in the soft white underbelly. I listened to your intro and saw how it's about the most vulnerable people from World War II, Italy, and that's been my life too. I just do it like you without the camera. I've been living with the people. They've been inviting me to the camps. I've been the leader of a tent city a few times over here in the last couple of years. I became unhoused about 3 years ago in Covina, California. Ended up taking a walk with kind of a shopping cart and all my stuff for 2 weeks from Covina to Venice Beach, where I stayed my last couple of weeks over there. Met lots of people, met some people that are in that Fox News documentary that came out that year about changing homeless to unhoused. So many things. I want to do a lot of social things here in Cleveland. I'm on my way to a music festival today on the Fleet Avenue area where I live, which is the rough side of town. I got about 30 places all around town, like my lovely friend over there, who's Jennifer's neighbor here, a lovely woman who puts me up and just give me a room to store things and sleep in whenever I want. I can come and go. And then there's about 30 houses that are paid for by the mayor's office in the last year and a half through a new program to get homeless people swept off the street. Now let's be honest, a lot of it has to do with gentrification, Jim Crow America, and redlining districts too. So there's things we need to talk about, including the substandard landlords, the slumlords, the issues with maintenance and just livable conditions in these prepaid apartments. I got stories that are crazy, and I'm connected to family all over. I wear the rainbow because I'm the rainbow guy. I'm a rainbow servant. And it's my flag. I've got brothers, and I live with a guy that's in the Bloods and the Hells Angels. And I'm tied to people that are in the Crips, the GDs, all kinds of families all over town. I've been learning a lot about picking up trash and skirts and dresses that, one, be an ally to all the LGBTQI folks around here. I've got a lot of them in my family, and they are, man, I had somebody yesterday at the East 55th Street RTA Rapid Station. What are you, gay or something? No, and I had a talk with him for about 10 minutes, and he backed down. He kind of threatened me, and I said, yeah, you and what friends? I'm tougher than I look. Like, you want to do this? And he shut up. But one of the reasons I do this, and people ask me a lot, there's 1,000 reasons why I do this, and usually I'm barefoot. Today I've got a very heavy load, so I can't.
Did you grow up with both your parents?
No, my dad committed suicide when I was 13 months old, so I don't even have any memories of him. My earliest memories seem to be when I was around 2.
I can relate with you there, and I've talked to that about Mark about that. So yeah, that his interest will be your backstory. Your backstory will be huge to him.
It is. My backstory's crazy. Like, once you get this, how it ties into social stuff. Like, when I went up to my best friend Bobby and said, hey Bobby, I'm changing my name on Facebook to Barefoot Heart Song Glenn, because I'm going to start dedicating safe spaces. I'm going to start dedicating circles between trees as safe spaces for groups of 1 or more to assemble peacefully and whatever, with restrictions only as necessary because we must protect the children. I spelled one W capital UN, One Love, Speeds. I started One Love Family Band, Heart Tribe Edition.
Talk to me about Venice Beach.
Venice Beach, I only spent maybe like 8 or 9 days there at the end of my 3-month learning how to become completely unhoused in Los Angeles County, California. I was working for Petition Connection Incorporated, a First Amendment petition gathering company that gets things on California's referendum state initiative ballot process. That interested me because in the past I've worked for government in Stark County, Ohio, where I was born, Canton. Worked for the commissioners and the auditor, learned a lot about property tax. I got to get my fingers on everything.
Talk to me about the mob.
I'm learning about that. There's a lot of gangs here, and I don't know who's who and who's not, but I may be tangled with the mafia with some of the weird shit I do and the way I go about it, but I've also made connections to a lot of the underground who's who around here, and they know who I am. I got some protection.
Are they in the tent cities?
They seem to be. And I don't know if it's the mafia, if it's the Bloods, if it's the GDs. It seems to be a mix of all of them. Sometimes they seem to work together here, and sometimes they seem to be rivalry.
I know I'm going fast, but this is for Mark. Can you tell?
because I'm trying to figure that stuff out.
Tell me about
I wear
this.
this in part because it helped me.
Explain that to Mark.
This.
Explain how you made it, why you made it, and what it does.
Because of the way they track changes the things with sound and or electromagnetic antennas, FM, maybe AM, I'm not sure. But I've gotten signals and whatever. I started doing this, and when I do certain things around certain circles, people's cell phones go crazy and stuff. I hear bird chirps from hidden sounds, even in this neighborhood I'm standing in right now. There are fake birds in Birdtown that will chirp when people do things. It's part of a massive surveillance net, and I don't know exactly who's watching all that yet. I'm figuring it out. I've got one guy that's admitted that some of the stuff I'm fucking with is part of a security. And
What do you think? What do you think's the most important thing on here?
The heart and the cross. But this is all me and us. It shows,
it's
it
your
highlights
alchemy.
how everything is connected to everything. I believe in universal oneness. I was raised Mennonite initially, and I'm kind of the rainbow black sheep in my family.
The Mennonite part, he'll be very interested in that
But
background.
I needed that as part of my crazy personal
You grew up by
story
Nelson's
path.
Ledges?
Oh, I'm a legend there. Like,
Me too. I grew
when
up
I first
there.
lived in Lakewood.
That's how I
had-
met the Mennonites.
The first time I lived in Lakewood is because I got invited by my transgender sugar mama to come live with her. And she literally used to be the lead man of the local Deadhead, Ohio premier Grateful Dead tribute band for this entire multi-county area.
So wrap this up. You have one thing to say to Mark. Why should he interview you?
Because I've got my story to tell to end.
Have a good day, sweetie. Bye, Glenn.